Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the Men's Superliga Round 13 match between Condors FC and Andinos FC. For the Condors, who are running right to left on your screen in the blue and red, we have number 11, Jimmy Atuez, number 15 in goal, Cristobal Zuniga, number 14, Claudio Campesano, number 8, Henry Martinez, number 10, Felipe Vera, number 6, Brian Santibanez, number 7, Fabian Espinoza, number 17, Giovanni Miglarelli, and number 4, Christian Gomez. For Andinos, we have number 11, Jorge Escobar, number 10, Alejandro Saria, number 6, Nicholas Serrano, number 1 in goal, Jaden Ashmore, number 64, Sebastian Correa, number 8, Luca Bagomi, number 9, Christian Major. As we see Vera driving forward for Condors, the ball's cut out by Serrano, and that challenge by Atuez dealt with really well by Major. And number 5, Edgar Hernandez for Andinos. It will be an interesting contrast between the two teams, both having had their start as one club, the Latinos Futsal Club, and then splitting. The Condors have had more success over several seasons, but this season the Andinos find themselves, I believe, top of the table at the moment, if not second. So for the first time in a long time, they are right up the top of the table, challenging for the league title. As we see Bagomi unable to get onto that ball at the far post. Major gives the ball back to Bagomi. He looks to play inside, but good pressure on the ball from the 14, Campesano. Zuniga looking for the long throw for Vera. One of the more diminutive pivots in the league. Very, very good touch and ability on the ball, but lacking a little bit of height that some of the clubs look for in a pivot. Certainly that throw was up above his head, difficult to deal with. Good movement from Major, receives. Bagomi looking for Serrano. His effort is over the bar. Vera receives and turns. Serrano does well though. Atuez's pass is loose. Varia on the ball. Well defended by Migliorelli. Zuniga getting himself into a little bit of trouble. Serrano, that left foot effort over the bar, but you can see the idea after Zuniga had wanted to play quickly but got himself into a bit of trouble too. Long throw for Atuez. Cut out by Saria. Atuez looking to take the kick in. Vera in the short position. No pun intended. Bagomi drives forward now. He's got Saria inside of him. Well defended by Campesano. Major with the strike, but I think calls for a corner a little bit fanciful. Serrano does well defensively with the header. Migliorelli Exchanging passes with Vera. And then Campusano. Now, Atuez looking for some movement. Atuez not happy that Zuniga gave him that ball back. Saria with a nice little volley back to Serrano so the Andinos can reset. Good run. Excellent movement as the pivot by Major to try and create space in behind, but the pass was just slightly overhit. Campusano now showing. Well, that ball's dropped in between him and Saria. His hesitation nearly got him into trouble. Zuniga receives from Campusano, gives it back to him. Great ball for Atuez. His header just the wrong side of Vera, who has the ball now though, or a slip. And now a 2 versus the goalkeeper for the Andinos. Serrano's pass is behind Saria, but he tucks it in. To put Andinos 1-0 up. Excellent work by Nicholas Serrano to draw the goalkeeper, do the fake, and then play it across. The pass was slightly behind Saria, but he was able to make the most of it. Great touch by Ashmore out on the edge of his box. Serrano and Escobar now onto the court. Saria and Major. Great ball by Saria. Just a bit too overhit for Escobar. That ball out for a corner. Santibanez finding Vera, but he couldn't return the favor. Good defending by Serrano, Saria, and Escobar to recover really quickly. Santibanez moving around the court. Atuez shot dragged out at the near post. Ashmore for Major, but his touch lets him down this time. The Andinos team not putting high pressure on the Condors at this stage, but not letting them get to halfway before there is pressure applied. Major dribbling well, finds Escobar, and he sells the dummy this time and gives the little tap in to the big number 9, Major, returning the favor that he gave a little bit earlier to Saria. Number 11, Escobar, one of the most fleet of foot players in the competition. Very technically gifted, really well balanced, moves the ball extremely well. Serrano does well defensively there to win the ball and then find Saria. It's given away though. Hernandez's pass was just a little bit mishit. Serrano on the ball looking for Escobar. Santibanez feeds Vera. Saria comes across really well. Puts that ball out of play. Campusano found Martinez, but his pass was astray. Santibanez with the touch on that pass down the line from Hernandez. Correa with the kick in. Campusano and Martinez exchange little passes, but that last pass was overhit. Hernandez allows it to run out of play. Escobar under pressure does well to retain possession. Serrano, the ball ends up with Correa. And Serrano again. Correa making a good run. Serrano does well. Can he find Correa? No, the outside of the foot pass didn't quite connect. Great little disguise pass there from Espinoza, and that ball has ended up in the net from Campusano. A little deflection, moving it out of Jaden Ashmore's reach to get the Condors back into the game. Oh, Escobar's little flick inside from Hernandez's pass, not finding its target. Correa just giving the ball over to Bagomi, saying, no, you take it. The left-footed player wanting to line up the shot. There it is, blocked by Santibanez. Oh, the Condors stepping out too quickly. 2 players to 1. Nearly allowing, well, at the moment, Escobar's in space at the far post. Espinoza finds Migliorelli. Good save by Ashmore down low. I think Migliorelli is unhappy with that situation where the ball was off the line for the kick-in. Correa with the kick in. Bagomi lays it off for Escobar. Nice little touch. Bagomi not regularly a pivot, but did that hold up play very well. As did Espinoza just now. Gets the shot off, but Ashmore picks up the scraps from Correa's block. Now Correa's in on goal. Good tackle by Santibanez. This game is being stretched at the moment, with the Condors getting the goal. It's become a little bit end-to-end. Escobar with good skill down the sideline. Good defending, though, by Migliorelli. Oh, he's left it behind. Escobar finds Bagomi. Zuniga cleans up. Now Migliorelli with a little bit of space to drive into. Has the shot. Santibanez with a great run across Ashmore. He would have been unsighted really late for that, but he's a very good goalkeeper. Was able to get it at the second attempt. Well, Correa's pass is a bit loose to Bagomi. As I said before, these 2 clubs at their essence were one when they began, so especially if it is close towards the end, we can expect some fireworks. Not to mention the fact that there is very, very technically gifted players in both teams. Can make it difficult for defenders. As we speak, good defending there, though, by Serrano. Yeah, so at the moment, as we said before, Andinos are top of the table on 20 points. Condors, on the other hand, are in 10th position, second bottom with only 5. But at the moment, this game belying the positions on the table because of well, at least partly because of the relationships that are involved. Well defended there by Measure. Migliorelli down the line. Question there from Espinosa, but it certainly hit the knee of the defender, not the hand. Measure resets to Escobar. They would be best not to let Jorge Escobar travel too far with the ball. Serrano, Migliorelli. Serrano got the nutmeg and he gets it back. Migliorelli does well defensively though, and he's driving forwards. Excellent offensive output there from Migliorelli. A little bit of a wrecking ball situation going on. Measure does well defensively, get the toe on the ball. Santibanez looking to get the shot off. It's blocked. Serrano receives from Ashmore. Can't keep it in play, though. Good pressure from Espinosa. Santibanez on the ball. Migliorelli's very deep. Receives back to Santibanez. Bagomi tries to win the challenge. Well done by Escobar. And then Measure for the Andinos. Gomez on the ball, holding it up against two Andinos. Does well, but can't win the kick in. Measure for Escobar. Bagomi making space, opening the court out. Driving forwards. Oh, he missed the back roll. Santibanez definitely more than welcome to take that ball off of him. Oh, Migliorelli with the swing. Measure unable to get the ball in front of Gomez. His clearance, though, sets up Serrano. Like I said, this game has been very end-to-end. Neither team using a timeout so far. Migliorelli to Gomez with the shot. Ashmore unable to hang on to it first attempt. Migliorelli intercepts that pass. Good volley, but a very good save. And then Escobar eludes the challenge. Migliorelli getting back. Saria against Santibanez. Very good feet. Measure's pass for Serrano. Not hitting the target. And we hear a rolling foul given. Atuez for Santibanez. Vera making a good movement at pivot. Holding the ball up against Serrano. Spins. Santibanez's pass is loose, though. Saria receives. Feeds Measure to the back post for Serrano. And he's put it wide. Zuniga looked for Vera, but there was a collision between Vera and Hernandez. Both ended up on the floor. No real question of any wrongdoing, just the coming together. Ashmore was looking for Measure, but the pivot had just started to move away when the goalkeeper played him the ball. Saria unable to keep the ball in play. Now Gomez receives. Driving forward on his left foot. His stronger left foot, that is. He receives it back from Atuez. Good skill. Oh, he couldn't get it to Atuez. And then Atuez. Oh, Santibanez, great little flick. And the ball's just gone through Atuez's legs. Andino's slowing the game down now, knowing that we're in stop clock time and there's less than 30 seconds remaining, wanting to preserve their lead for the halftime break. Condors will have at least one more attack though. Santibanez for Vera. Well defended by Measure. Santibanez with the shot. It's blocked. And then Gomez with a shove. A shove on Saria. The number 4 accepting his yellow card. Maybe a hint of theatrics there from Saria, but either that or Gomez is exceedingly strong. Shot, and that will be half-time, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back very soon. All right, so we are back with the second half. At the moment, the Condors are down 2-1. Their goal was scored by Claudio Campesano. For Andinos, there were 2 goals, one for Alejandro Saria and one for Christian Measure. So Andinos get us underway. That ball, Serrano was trying to get into the feet of Correa. Santibanez missed the run of Atuez, but then tries to find him, cut out by Escobar. Gomez wins the ball now, drives forwards. Left-footed player then didn't pass when he had a teammate at the far post. Oh, goodness, the commentary team are unhappy with that decision. Correa for Escobar, that was an opportunity to get themselves level within the first minute of the second half. And that could be a big moment in the game. It was excellent work initially by Gomez to create the space and the driving run. But then the decision at the end. Serrano finds Hernandez. Correa's shown up. Escobar tries to redirect it to Correa. Correa drops the ball back. I think that was intended for Ashmore, but Serrano got on the end of it. Now Gomez. Oh, a good little dummy from Vera and a good save from Ashmore. getting his body behind the ball, even with the bodies running across him. Gomez with the left foot shot. Vera holds it up. Good challenge between Vera and Hernandez. And now Serrano. Excellent defensive work by Atuez. And then he resets to Gomez. Vera's pass to Gomez is short. The number 4 for the Condors does very well holding the ball up. But Correa for Andinos recovers, helps Escobar and wins the ball. Now he's got a bit of space, finds Serrano. Great tackle there by Atuez. It was a great tackle there by Atuez, just a little bit unfortunate then. His arm in an unnatural position. Ball bounced up and struck him. Serrano on the free kick. Oh, hits the post. I think the wall split. For that free kick. Atuez keeps it in. Santi Barnes gets up, tries to recover. I think that will be potentially 2 fouls against Serrano. Yep, so the referee's given the 2 fouls and the yellow card for Serrano. Zuniga perhaps lucky not to get it booking himself. Atuez unlucky, that ball from Serrano. Great defensive work from Gomez and good skill. Can he make more of it? No, and Ashmore does well to get the touch back onto Gomez. Atuez desperate to keep the ball in, but can't. Measure, back down the line for Escobar. He finds Correa after having a poor touch. Campusano fouls Correa. Correa making his way to the bench immediately. Saria back on the court. Measure up at pivot. I think that is a little bit harsh. A little bit harsh on Espinoza. I think that was maybe more of a slip than anything else. On that ball from Campusano ended up at the feet of Saria. Good save by Zuniga. Very good save by the big shot stopper. Good feet by Serrano. Finds Escobar. But he drags the ball out of play. Campusano's pass is short for Hernandez. Sorry, for Espinoza. My bad. Saria's touch lets him down and the ball's out of play. Gomez, Atuez are driving forward. Saria again going down very easily under what looked like very minimal contact. Bagomi at the far post has time. Saria and Escobar exchanging passes. But now, driving forwards, that'll be a Condors ball if it goes out of play. Or Ashmore, uncharacteristically there, couldn't hold on to it. Escobar tried the cushioned header, but Zuniga was there to put pressure on. Good ball from Campusano. Great no-look pass down the line. But Gomi's there to clear from Ashmore's save. Martinez there with a good look, no-look pass. Serrano for Saria. The Condors now getting a little bit more spread out. Espinosa staying quite high as the pivot. Nice ball from Serrano, waiting for the defender to dive in before playing it and moving. Migliorelli turns, plays Campusano. Martinez has created space as Espinosa moves across the court. Campusano is giving the ball away to Saria now. He's one-on-one with Zuniga. And it's a good challenge. Very good challenge by the goalkeeper. Oh, very good work by Martinez, but unlucky. Gomi receives, try to squeeze the ball through to Saria. Another great ball by Bagomi through the legs of the defender. The referee just having a quick discussion with two players, Saria and Zuniga. Serrano for Saria. That ball off of Martinez. Certainly the Andinos in no hurry. Bagomi looking to set the ball for Saria, and the shot into the bottom corner. An excellent finish, excellent move from the Andinos. As they go 3-1 up, the Condors have called a timeout, so we'll be back in a moment. Condors get us back underway. Now 3-1 down with just under 10 minutes remaining. Santibanez's pass is overhit for Migliorelli. Ashmore finds measure. Migliorelli does well to come back and help Santibanez, but can't keep the ball in play. Good challenge between Serrano and Migliorelli. Good challenge again by Santibanez on measure. A Serrano who will take his time going to the kick. Again, the Andinos content to run the clock down at the moment. Martinez turns, tries to find Migliorelli, but can't. He's got Santibanez behind him for support. Vera with a good run off the shoulder of Bergomi. Santibanez finds him. Continues his run. Oh, Vera's touch just lets him down. Martinez shot blocked by Serrano. Vera does well under pressure from Serrano. Now Zuniga for Santibanez. That pass there overhit though for Vera. Santibanez driving forward. His touch is heavy though. Measure one-on-one with Zuniga. Can he finish it? The goalkeeper does well, and Martinez recovers well to help. Good save by the shot stopper. Keeps his team in the game. Just over 7 minutes remaining. Bergomi calling for his side to drop deeper. Ashmore unable to get it into Measure's feet. Migliorelli into Vera. Deals with the pressure from Serrano well and turns. Good defending though by the number 5, Hernandez. Ashmore clears into Martinez. Migliorelli to Santibanez, into Martinez. Condors keeping possession well. Martinez has passed back for Vera. Bergomi spins against Migliorelli, able to maintain possession, and then he's fouled from behind. And you see the indication of the 5 fouls against the Condors. Zuniga makes the save. Unhappy with the bench, though. Communicating that in no uncertain terms. Bergomi looks like he's going to smash this through. Yeah, into the middle, and Major scores. That was slightly, unfortunately, quite obvious. Very well weighted and controlled finish from Major to put them 3 goals up. Can the Condors get themselves back into the game? At one time, they were certainly the more fancied of the 2 teams, but an overhaul, excellent recruitment on behalf of the Andinos. Oscar Gongora, Jorge Escobar. And they've got what is at the moment the top team in the league. Will be very difficult to break down from here. Santibanez. Felipe Vera now honours the fly keeper. Gomez back to Migliorelli. His touch is heavy. And he was caught by Bergomi. Bergomi puts his hand up. Felipe Vera and Jimmy Atuez on the ball. Atuez with the shot, saved by Ashmore. And Major's little flick forwards is just going to go outside the post. There was a little bit of hope that it may spin back, but that was top spin, not side spin. Condors pushing the tempo now, trying to use the fly keeper. Good ball from Santi Barnes. Oh, Vera was expecting the run inside, which never came. Ashmore has to make that save. It was potentially going over the bar, but the Condors now piling on the pressure. Santi Barnes with the shot, drags it near post. Vera does well to press as the fly keeper. Gomez and Correa battle it out. Gomez wins it. Excellent defending from Measure. And that will be a 10-meter penalty for the efforts of Migliorelli. So it will be the number 6, Serrano, against Cristobal Zuniga. Nicolas Serrano with the shot. Saved by Zuniga. It's out of play for a corner. That was a little bit of a tame effort in the end. Correa with the shot blocked by Atuez. We're now down into the stop clock time. This will still favor the Condors if they can get shots at goal and opportunities, but the longer the ball stays in play, and Zuniga with a really good save. He came too far forward, got caught under the ball, but being 6'4" has its advantages. As we see Gomez dispossessed by Bagomi and resets the ball to Ashmore, who then rather agriculturally just clears into the grandstand. Santi Barnes trying to find Atuez, but the foul, first of all, leads to another 10-meter penalty on Serrano. The Condors being punished for ill discipline. Zuniga has just made a 10-meter penalty save. Can he do it again? Another strange attempt from the Andinos. And now Major's pass is gonna, well, not pass, sorry. Major's shot hits the room divider. Migliorelli coming forwards. The Condors have not really been patient enough with the fly keeper build up. Vera trying to find Atuez at the far post. And Migliorelli lets the ball run out of play. Now Santi Barnes to Gomez. Really needing more ball movement, the Condors. And for players like Migliorelli to be further forwards, Major with the kick in to Saria. Bagomi. Back to Saria, now for Ashmore. Ashmore can't return it to Saria. Atuez for Santibanez. Correa under pressure from Atuez. Oh, he's cleared it into his teammate. Somehow ends up with the ball. Santibanez back for Zuniga. Good touch back to Santibanez. Now Gomez. Pass. Miss hit to Bergomi. And Meja looking to play Correa. With no support, that will be all she wrote. With the Andinos running out, deserved 4-1 winners. Goals to Alejandro Saria and Christian Major, one in the first half and one in the second half each. And then a goal for Claudio Campesano for the Condors. And really, taking opportunities was a big difference. At 2-1, there was a very good chance for the Condors in the first minute of the second half, which wasn't taken. But that then allowed the Andinos to stream further ahead. We'll just take a quick look at the statistics. So, like I said, very even in terms of the number of passes, though Andinos controlled a lot more of the actual time in possession. There were some very good saves by both Ashmore in one goal and Zuniga in the other. Zuniga making a save from a 10-metre penalty included in that. We also then had the shots, total shots, 16 to 19. Condors with 11 of their 16 on target. But the biggest difference was just the finishing. The goals for Andinos coming 4-1, and that deficit, I guess, as we said before, come down to some decision making, especially very early in the second half when it could have been equalised at 2-2. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in a little while with another Superliga match. At the moment, we've got a under-20s game coming up, so we'll be back soon. Thank you.